Hi, everybody. Mitch here. I want to talk to you today about this is probably going to be more important or more relevant to small businesses as opposed to individuals. But some of the people who follow this channel are owners of small businesses. So they're talking about the North Korean practice of infiltrating organizations using remote IT workers. And what makes this enticing, I think, is that these folks seem really competent, and in many cases are very competent, and they may come in slightly below market. They may be willing to work part time, which may be attractive to small business as a way of managing costs. But there's a trade-off there. Obviously, they want to steal your information and also steal money and send it back to North Korea. This is a very complicated subject, so I'm not going to try to turn you into an expert in a couple of minutes, just kind of get your attention. Excuse me, the FBI is reporting they're seeing a significant increase in the penetration, and the penetration even in very large companies who you think would have practices that would protect them, but they don't. These fake IT workers. And they're not really fake IT workers. They really are real IT workers. They're just faking who they are and who they represent. They use stolen IDs, so they'll pass an ID test. They use fake resumes, fake profiles on LinkedIn. Obviously, they use AI to help them with all this. They use deep fake technology. Sometimes even where they ask you to hold up a driver's license, the deep fake technology is smart enough that it can replace the photo on the driver's license with the photo of the person who you're doing a video with. A lot of these folks will work with these freelance sites like freelance.com, which you might again do, and they're not just targeting technology companies, IT workers in technology companies. It could be IT in manufacturing, IT in healthcare. And in some cases, these guys are even once you hire them, they're selling their access to other crooks, so that the other crooks can break into your business and steal stuff. One of the questions and one of the reasons why small and medium-sized businesses are attractive to these guys is you probably don't have the access control, the logging and alerting that the big businesses have. Once you figure out that you've been had, you only have 10 days to report this to the government. Obviously, if you're a bigger company, you may have to do a public disclosure. But this kind of is an extension of the general insider threat program that a company might have. So with that, I'm going to stop here because, like I said, I'm not going to try to turn you into an expert. And there are lots of tells. This is one of the things where you need to engage an expert. If you need to build a program, want to build a program, if you have a concern about somebody that you've already hired, this is where you need to engage an expert. Ultimately, it may require forensics, it may require legal counsel, but start at least with a cybersecurity expert like us. Hopefully it doesn't happen to you, but it's happening to an awful lot of people. So I certainly wouldn't count on that it's not going to happen to you. So with that, try to avoid these fake IT workers. Stay safe until next time, and thanks for listening.